Only two more trophies and Lionel Messi will become the joint most decorated player in history. And this is how I welcome you to this week's episode of Sports Gist on Decency Sports TV. Over the weekend, we had lots of beautiful competitions, both in football and other sporting activities. Please sit tight as I bring you all that went down. Paris Saint-Germain secured their first trophy of the 2022-2023 season in the Trophy des Champions on Sunday, the latest in Lionel Messi's career haul. Now, Messi, who got himself on the score sheet, only needs two more trophies to be the joint most decorated player in history. Messi was back to his old self in the French competition, and his new medal brings him closer to being the most decorated player ever. The Argentine opened the scoring for the Parisians in the first half, busting into the box, and despite having the option to square it to Pablo Sarabia, found the net himself. Not just that PSG won, but this win means something else for Messi. He is now just 2 honors behind record holder Dani Alves. Messi's former Barcelona teammate sits on a tally of 43 trophies, with Messi now on 41. And if Sunday's tie is anything to go off, Messi can hope to catch up to Alves' record during his time in Paris. Christophe Galeta's side ran riot against opponents Nantes, scoring 4 times with no reply, a marked improvement on some of the below-par performances PSG put in last season under former boss Mauricio Pochettino. Neymar netted twice, sparking hope that both he and Messi can get back to their former goal-scoring form that dipped last season. But it was Sergio Ramos' goal in the Ligue 1 Champions win that stole the show, just like England star Alexia Rossos did in the Women's Euro semi-final against Sweden. The Spaniard delivered an outrageous backheel shot. Following up an initial save from the Nantes keeper, Ramos saw his chance and, after having a quick glance over his shoulder, pushed it into the net. With what went down on Sunday, it is now obvious that PSG is ready for the season. And I'm happy that Lionel Messi is beginning to come back to his old self. You know, his move to PSG somehow destabilized him and even affected the club somehow. Just 2 more trophies and he becomes joint most decorated player in history after Dani Alves. I am sure that Messi fans will jump at this news. Now, before I move on, a lot of things have come up concerning Messi and Ronaldo. Let me just bring in Ronaldo now. A lot of things have come up concerning Messi and Ronaldo. Messi currently has 7 Ballon d'Or titles, and if he goes for 2 more trophies, he'll become the most decorated player. Now, Ronaldo on his own is trying, he's struggling so hard to see if he can come up, or rather, if he can supersede Messi's 7 Ballon d'Or record. Now, I'm going to leave this question for Messi and Ronaldo fans. Do you guys, Ronaldo fans, do you think that Ronaldo will, at some point, or with the way he's struggling to come back to the Champions League and all of that, do you think he will supersede Messi's record of getting to 7 Ballon d'Or title, or rather having more awards to his name? All right, the comment section is open for your opinions. Remember, the likes of Kylian Mbappe, Erling Haaland, Benzema, and co are still struggling to take off the trophy. So I would like to know, do you think either Messi or Ronaldo should continue taking these trophies when we have these younger ones coming up? And in the German Super Cup, Sadio Mane opened his goal account as Bayern Munich defeated RB Leipzig 5-3 in the German Super Cup on Saturday to kick off what's expected to be another season of domestic dominance. Bayern raced into the lead after a dull opening when new signing Sadio Mane was dispossessed in the box before Jamal Musiala found room to strike home on 14 minutes. Just after the half-hour mark, it was 2 when Serge Gnabry, who had flirted with the exit at Bayern before extending his contract until 2026, teed up £42 million man Mane to slot home. Just before halftime, Musiala was on hand to pick out Benjamin Pavard to make it 3. And in the second half, Marcel has been looped a header with a deflection of Pavard to half reduce the deficit to 2 goals against last year's champions before Gnabry scored just after the hour to reassert the champions' advantage. There was a flicker of hope for Leipzig when Christopher Nkunku converted from the spot with 13 minutes of normal time remaining. Despite Dani almost late third, giving Julian Nezer's side a scare, Leroy Sané added a 5th for Bayern in injury time with a simple finish from close range. It was a happy moment for me and other Mani lovers on Saturday as he lifted his first trophy in Bayern Munich. Not like we didn't know what he can do, but just like every new signee is expected to show his work, Mani was also expected as well because so many people doubted if he can still do what he did in Liverpool over there in Germany. Congratulations, Sadio Mane. Welcome to the Bundesliga. Of course, we expect more trophies going forward. Coming from Sadio Mane. And then on the Premier League, Liverpool got their new season off to the perfect start this weekend as they claimed the Community Shield against Manchester City. Goals from Trent Alexander-Arnold, Mohamed Salah, and summer signing Darwin Núñez saw the Reds waltz away the silverware in what will be a big boost ahead of the 2022-2023 Premier League season kicking off this weekend. It has also been suggested that it could give the Merseysiders a big psychological boost ahead of the new campaign, with the Reds and City anticipated to be going head-to-head for major honours once again. Whilst victory and a resultant trophy cannot be underestimated, the Reds, having overcome their closest challengers, could potentially give them concern heading into the new season. City boss Pep Guardiola now has a much better idea of what he needs to work on over the week to come as he attempts to get his side up to speed ahead of them kicking off the defense of their title, whether that be fitness, specific tactics, or instructions for his starting players. The former Barcelona schemer does not like losing, so he will be trying harder than ever to get his side back on track ahead of what promises to be a testing start to the season against West Ham United. He has already confirmed as much in his post-match press conference at the King Power Stadium. The Spaniard said, "We have to improve. The timing is not much what we have to do, especially the fact we need this month's training and games to get our tempo, and we will do it." City also have history of doing just that and going on to secure the Premier League title in some style. In 2011-2012, they found themselves on the wrong end of a 3-2 scoreline to great rivals Manchester United. That entertainment was only a sign of what was to come, as they this time squeezed past the Red Devils on the final day of the campaign. Sergio Aguero bagging the trophy with practically the last kick of the season. City then repeated that trick only last season, coming up against reigning FA Cup winners Leicester City at Wembley. Ex-citizen Kelechi Iheanacho proved to be the villain as he powered home a late winner to leave Guardiola's men disappointed. They responded in the best possible fashion with a 93-point season and their 6th Premier League title in all. Liverpool will no doubt be attempting to keep City at bay. A fierce battle for the domestic league crown once again expected to break out between the two sides. So whilst the Red Devils have won the first battle between the two sides of the season, Liverpool might send concerned glances over to the Etihad Stadium as Guardiola plans how he can run out the victor of the war. Again, Liverpool and Man City are set to hijack the Premier League, just like they did last season. Now, Pep Guardiola on his part said his team and Liverpool will battle it out once again. Now, it is believed that Liverpool's Community Shield victory over Man City could actually cost Jurgen Klopp. That is trying so hard to maintain the tempo against Guardiola's side. Now, my question is, do you see Liverpool dominating Manchester City again this season? Remember that last season, Liverpool were on a quadruple fight, even though they later ended up getting only 2. But somehow, they tried to dominate, and they have started the season again on that dominating ground. Do you see them dominating Manchester City again this season? Again, you have heard what Guardiola said, but I would like to ask one question. Other Premier clubs are seriously buying new players. The likes of Arsenal, Chelsea, Manchester United, and so on, they are seriously preparing for the season. But Guardiola said his team and Liverpool will battle for the title again this season. Does it mean that other clubs are not ready for that or what? I don't know. Despite the heavy signings, recall that Arsenal only lost once in pre-season, likewise Chelsea and Man U. Does it mean Guardiola doesn't see them as a strong opponent, or he only sees Liverpool as something that will give him concern? I would like to have your thoughts on this particular topic in the comment section. And then moving on, the home-based Super Eagles of Nigeria will take on rivals Black Galaxies of Ghana in the final qualification round for the 2023 African Nations Championship, CHAN. Ghana defeated Benin Republic 1-0 on Saturday at Cotonou Stade to qualify 4-0 on aggregate after winning the first leg 3-0 in Cape Coast last week. Hearts of Oak striker Daniel Afiri-Abane, who scored the first goal in the first leg, netted the winner in the 82nd minute. Ghana's last appearance at the CHAN was in 2014 in South Africa, where they lost on penalties to Libya in the final. Winner between Ghana and Nigeria will qualify for the 2023 CHAN in Algeria. The first leg between them is expected to take place on the weekend of August 26-28 in Cape Coast, while the return leg will be played in Nigeria by the weekend of September 1 to September 3rd, 2022. Meanwhile, home-based head coach Salisu Yusuf is expected to name his squad for the tie with Ghana in the coming days. There is this feeling I always get whenever Nigeria is to play Ghana. I really don't know what it is, but I always feel like we are playing the World Cup whenever we are faced with Ghana. You know how it's been with the senior team, and that's why I always have this feeling. But with this junior team, the case is always different, and I really hope they maintain that come August 26th. All right, away from football, since last week, Nigerians have been celebrating, from Toby Amusan and Ese Brume making waves in Oregon to these wonderful Nigerians winning medals in the ongoing Commonwealth Games. The Nigerian men's table tennis team has advanced to the semi-finals of the event at the ongoing 2022 Commonwealth Games in Birmingham after a sluggish start at Neck Hall 3 on Sunday. An inspired Nigerian side led by Quadri Aruna bounced back to defeat Malaysia 3-2. Nigeria thus joined Singapore, who defeated Canada in the semis, which hold on Monday. The Nigerians, who finished their group unbeaten on Saturday, started their quarterfinal team event on a losing note as duo Olajide Omotayo and Bode Abiodun suffered a 3-1 loss to their Chinese counterparts in the doubles. The Nigerian pair won the opening set 11-6 but lost the remaining 12-10, 12-10, and 11-7. But Aruna restored parity for Nigeria as he defeated the Chinese counterpart 3-1 in the second game. Aruna is making his third appearance at the Commonwealth Games and is in search of his first ever gold medal at the event. Defeated Leon 11-9 in the first set, but lost the second set 11-6 before bouncing back in style to seal victory with an 11-4, 11-5 win in the third and fourth sets, respectively. In the third game, Bode Abiodun couldn't withstand the firepower of Kim Wong as he lost in 3 straight sets, 12-10, 14-12, 11-5, to give Malaysia a 2-1 lead. Nigeria, however, drew level again for the second time in the quarterfinal through Omotayo, who romped to a 3-1 win over Lyon in the fourth game. The African Games champion won the first set 11-8 but lost the second 11-9. He, however, bounced back in the remaining 2 sets to win 11-7, 11-6 and draw Nigeria level for the second time in the keenly contested tie. Aruna then sealed Nigeria's place in the last 4 despite coming from a set down to beat Chong 3-1 in the decisive game. He lost 11-7 but bounced back to win 11-8, 11-5 and 11-9. The West Africans will face India in a game that will hold at the show court 1 inside the Neck Hall 3. Sunday's victory over Malaysia means Nigeria will appear in the semis-final of the men's table tennis for 3 consecutive times, having done so in 2014 and 2018. And in weightlifting, weightlifter Ejidiong Umofia has won a bronze medal in the men's 67 kg category at the ongoing Birmingham 2022 Commonwealth Games. It is Nigeria's second medal at the event after Adijat Olarinoye, another weightlifter, claimed gold and set a games record late Saturday night. Also, weightlifter Rafiatu Lawal won Team Nigeria's second gold medal in the women's 59 kg category of the ongoing Commonwealth Games in Birmingham on Sunday. Lawal clinched gold by lifting a combined total lift of 206 kg to 110 kg in snatch and 116 kg in clean and jerk to win the women's 59 kg weightlifting event and also set a new record, Commonwealth Games record. The Nigerian successfully lifted 90 kg in her first attempt, set a Commonwealth Games record, and went right on top of the standings in snatch. Though she failed to lift 94 kg in her second attempt and went for 95 kg in her third attempt. Meanwhile, England's Jessica Brown finished second with a combined lift of 197 kg, while Tali from Canada finished third with a combined lift of 196 kg. And finally, Adijat Adenike Olarinoye gave Nigerians something to cheer about, winning her country's first medal at the ongoing 2022 Commonwealth Games in Birmingham, setting a new games record of 203 kg to win gold in the women's 55 kg weightlifting event. It was by no means an easy victory for Olarinoye. In fact, she had some luck on her side, having almost let gold slip from her grasp, after it looked like Nigerian technical crew made a conservative decision on her lifts, which could have cost her the gold. The Nigerian lifter went for 111 kg after lifting 110 kg on her second attempt, and luckily, her other opponents did not capitalize as she held on to win the event. At the time of the call by the Nigerian officials, it might have looked like a gamble, but they were probably managing her body strength after 2 consecutive lifts without much rest. Olarinoye set her stores early, breaking 2 games record in the snatch category, all with a space of 10 minutes after lifting 90 kg and 92 kg respectively. She attempted 93 kg on her last attempt in the snatch but missed. However, she was the only athlete to lift a weight over 90 kg, taking a 3 kg advantage going into the clean and jerk. Having come under pressure from the English and Indian weightlifters, the Nigerian lifter was lucky they didn't match her combined total of 203 kg, lifting 110 kg and 111 kg in quick succession in the clean and jerk, with one more attempt left for India's Bindrayani and England's Freya Morrow trying to match 203 kg. The latter missed her last attempt at 115 kg, while the former moved into silver medal with a lift of 116 kg. Overall, Olarinoye took her chances and was undoubtedly the best lifter of the day, bowing down to pay homage to her maker for her triumph. Meanwhile, in women's 49 kg weightlifting, 19-year-old Stella Kinsley narrowly missed out on the podium, finishing fourth with a combined lift of 170 kg. Kinsley was so close to picking a medal, losing out on the silver medal by just 2 kg and bronze by 1 kg. Kinsley had lifted 94 kg in the clean and jerk, and on her final attempt, tried lifting 98 kg to move into an outright second place. Overall, it was a good day for Nigeria at the Games. The men's table tennis team progressed to the quarterfinals of the team event, and the women's team came very close to advancing, also losing 3-2 to England in their final group. It's been a nice outing so far at Birmingham. Lots of medals in the bag already, and on the side of the women, I must give it to them. Not because I'm a woman, but because we are breaking the bias in so many ways. Now, remember last week, Ese Brume and Toby Amusan broke their own records in their different categories, and then in this ongoing Commonwealth Games, women are still doing it. Now, my question is, do you see Nigeria clinching more medals in this ongoing competition? All right, congratulations, Team Nigeria. We look forward to more medals. And guys, so this is where we end it on this week's episode of the Decency Sports Show. It's always a pleasure doing this with you. Let's do this again by next week. Bye for now.